What is going on, everybody? This is Jackie Terry, and I'm going to be taking you through the complete upper body total development. A lot of people ask me, man, how do you get so strong? How do you get the big arms, shoulders, the chest? And I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do it, man. I do pyramid sets. Pyramid sets are the ultimate way to increase total body development. And you can do pyramid sets with anything, any dumbbells, any type of weight you can do pyramid sets on. The main objective is to start at the lightest weight and then go all the way to the heaviest weight you can do. Okay, first things first, when doing this pyramid set, you always want to start with warm-ups. So you take whatever warm-up weight you want. Particularly, me and Tyrone's warm-up weight was 135s, so we did a couple reps on that. 10 reps is the ideal weight for a warm-up. Once again, we didn't want to max that warm-up out. We didn't want to overload it because we're about to do a full pyramid set. So we're just kind of warming up those muscles, priming it, priming our chest, priming our shoulders for that heavy lift. So when we're lifting this 135, we're controlling it. We're going at a good rep range, a good rep speed. Once again, we don't want to pre-exhaust our muscles, so we're doing it normal. We're not doing high repetitions just yet. The key part is just to warm that body up. Get the reps of the 135 in for 10 and immediately go to the next set. So that's the main goal. So after the warm-up, good 135 warm-up, we threw a quarter on there. Once again, doing these pyramid sets, you always want to increase the weight by 10%. It's like 135, you want to add another 20 pounds on there. And this is all confusing that muscle. So we added another 20 pounds on there, which made it 175. So we hit that for a couple more reps. This is what pyramid training is all about. Essentially, this is weight we can both handle. So we knock out a couple reps. Once again, we don't want to pre-exhaust our muscles already, so we get less reps with the lighter weight, and so we can prime our bodies to that heavy weight. So we're getting some nice, clean, smooth reps in. I believe Tyrone hit his 175 for 2 reps. I hit it for about 5 reps. Once again, we take the 175 off and we go up to 225. Once again, 225 is weight we can both handle, so we don't necessarily spot each other just yet. We want to spot each other on the heavier lifts. On the lifts that you can handle, you don't necessarily need to spot. You just got to know when to put it up and know what your body can handle. Once again, doing the normal pyramid set, you don't want to pre-exhaust your muscles, so we're getting less reps on the weight that we can handle, because we know when we get into a heavy weight, we want to be able to hit that heavy weight for essentially reps. Not just one time, we want to hit it for reps, so maybe 3 times. So we're saving all our energy and repping this kind of lightweight out, semi-lightweight out for maybe 3 reps, 4 reps, whatever we can handle, because we don't want to exhaust our muscle fibers just yet. Once again, we went up to 245, and once again, fairly heavy weight. Tyrone knocked out a couple reps clean. He got a little stuck, but once again, you gotta know when to touch it. And if you do touch that weight, good spots are very imperative when lifting weights. So when you do touch that weight, only give a palm or a 2 finger, because that's all they need is 2 fingers. They just need that momentum coming up. So if you're able to apply a good spot with 2 fingers or even a palm, you're doing a good job. You're being a good spotter. The main objective is to let your partner get 95% of the lift or 100% of the lift. So you want to help as little as possible. You don't want to just pull the bar up. As you see, I gave Tyrone a 2-finger tap. That's all he needed to get unstuck, and he was able to knock it out for at least about 5 reps. Very impressive. Once again, we keep the rep weight going. I'm knocking out a set for 5 reps, 255, it keeps going up. And the main thing about me when I'm doing this, I'm keeping that momentum, going at a nice pace, controlling the weight, really gripping onto it, and really pushing it all the way up, letting it go all the way down to my chest. Really confusing that body. But right now, as you see, the weight is essentially getting heavier. Okay, now you guys, since we're essentially on a heavier weight, we're on a 265 bench press. Now here are where the spots come in, and like I said in this video, you will see us giving each other good spots. And this is one of the key parts where Tyrone is essentially lifting his weight, but he might get stuck a little bit. That's when the spot comes in. As you see in the video, I give him a 2-finger tap, and you know he's maintaining full momentum. Once again, he's still getting 95 or 100% of the lift. No help. Very good job on his part. And you know, we keep it going. Once again, these rest breaks during this pyramid set, they don't last long. You know, you might get a minute of rest, but then you're back on that bench. So you're getting a high intensity workout as well, because not only are you confusing that muscle from starting off at a light weight, you essentially go heavy, and we try to hit that heavy weight for a lot more reps than what we could do on our own. And that's the main point of pyramid sets. When you go heavy, if you got a good spotter, you want to be able to hit that heavier weight for reps, because with a good spot, you'll be able to do that. So once again, we're on the 265. I hit it for a couple reps, pretty clean. Once again, this is a weight I can handle, but I can already kind of feel my body going into muscle failure, because all those reps we were doing essentially on the lightweight, you know, it's starting to come into play, and that's where that muscle confusion comes in. And that's what makes pyramid sets so great, because when you do touch that heavier weight, your body really feels it in those spots, and you know, everything you're working for is very imperative. Once again, we keep increasing that weight by 10%. You want to at least increase the weight by 10 or 20%, so we throw another 5 or 10 pounds more on there, and it's up to 275 now. Once again, we hit it for a couple reps, and you know, even if we do get stuck, we got our spots. We're spotting each other the correct way. 2-finger taps. Once again, you want to allow your workout partner to fight with that weight. As you see in this video, Tyrone lifts the 275, and as you see, he gets a little stuck. Once again, I only give him a little help with a 2-finger tap, and he was able to get a couple reps off of that. So the main thing in muscle strength and muscle gain is the heavier you can keep hitting those reps for with a 2-finger spot or a palm, the better your muscles will grow back. So by next week, when we try this pyramid set again, he'll essentially be a lot stronger, because now we're at the point now where we're shocking our muscles, and you know, keep going up. 275 is a very very heavy weight, and having to control it all the way down and lift it up is very tough. You know, we're not just pulling the bar, we're actually giving each other real spots, and these spots are gonna come in handy. So if you're ever spotting somebody, you guys, either give them a palm or a 2-finger touch. Sometimes that's all that's needed, just a little bit of momentum. So once again, we're tricking our bodies, and we up the weight even heavier to a 295 lift. Once again, you guys, with these pyramid sets, go all out, increase that weight by 10%. So if you can, add another 20 pounds on there and really confuse that muscle. Once again, spots are very important on this lift. What I did was I let Tyrone lift the weight, and I let him control it all the way down until he got a little stuck, and I gave him a 2-finger tap. And as you see in this video, that's all he needed, was a little bit of momentum coming up. Once again, it's all about letting your workout partner get all of the lift, never grabbing the bar, never pulling it up. So you let your workout partner control it all the way down so he can get that full momentum. See, you guys, just controlling the weight all the way down is getting you all types of gains, because not only are your shoulders working, your forearms are kicking in, your chest is kicking in, just by controlling that weight all the way down. I'm only there to help him when he gets stuck, and when he did get stuck, I gave him a 2-finger tap, which he needed that extra push to give him that momentum. Once again, he's getting 95% of the lift. What you want is going to cause the muscles to grow, it's going to cause muscle confusion. Again, I get my shot on the 295 bench, get it up clean for about 2 or 3 reps. Once again, you know, it's really tough, because my body is already getting exhausted. And that's what you want. You want to go into muscle failure. You want to be able to feel the workout. If you're not feeling the workout by the time you get up to a heavier weight, you need to work a lot harder on getting more reps in. If you're only doing one rep max on some of this heavy weight that you're touching, then your workout partner needs to do a better job of spotting you. Because when you get more reps on that heavier weight, the intensity increases in your muscles. So high intensity workouts are going to put you under an intense amount of pressure to get that weight up. And with a spot, or with even negatives, you shock your body, and that's what it's all about, shocking your body. If you're used to a 1 rep max out, shock your body to get even more reps. So with a spotter, you can shock your body. You can do that because you essentially have workout partner who give you those good spots and get you the extra reps you need. So high intensity workouts are very important when it comes to getting to this heavy weight. Good spots are very important, and when you spot somebody at the right capacity, at the right weight level, and you give them 95 or 100% of lift, they're getting gains. Once again, me and Tyrone, we are increasing that weight by 10%. So as you see in this video, the weight keeps going up. I think we're at about 305 pounds right now, which is a lot of weight. So this is where the key spots are really gonna come in. When you get to that heavier weight, a weight that you can't normally lift by yourself, that's where a spotter is necessary. That's when you give the 2 fingers, or that's where you give the palm, letting your workout partner get the higher percentage of the lift, which in my case is normally 95% of the lift or 100%, whichever count. As you see on this 305 lift, I was only able to give Tyrone 2 fingers, and he was able to hit it for about 2 or 3 reps, which is very, very impressive. Once again, he lets the bar come all the way down to his chest. Once again, just a 2-finger touch, he's getting that weight up. So you want, the main objective is you want to be able to motivate your workout partner in the right way so he can do that. Part of our strength comes from our brain. So if your workout partner is highly motivational and he's yelling, like, you can get that weight up, you're essentially gonna get that weight up for more reps. 2 fingers is all you need essentially to get unstuck and to keep those arms moving. The main objective in the pyramid set, especially when it gets heavy, is to keep that momentum. So you never want to lose no momentum. So the moment you see your partner get stuck, you immediately want to apply those 2 fingers or palm and let your workout partner fight through the entire weight. Never ever just grab the weight and pull the bar up off your workout partner while he's struggling. He won't get anything out of the lift. He won't get nothing out of the lift, and you won't get nothing out of your gains. You'll just be cheating yourself. So in this video, pay attention to the spots, because these are where the gains come from. When you lift heavy, when you lift at the right amount of capacity, you're confusing that muscle. You're forcing it to grow. And when you rep it out, when you rep the heavy weight out at a number of times, 3 times than you normally would, then it's all beneficial. Everything is kicking in. And as you see now, with a 305 lift complete and 2-finger tap, we keep upping that ante. We keep increasing the weight by 10%. And we throw 315 on there, which is essentially a lot of weight. It's something Tyrone has never did before, so I give him a palm. A palm is a little bit more than a 2-finger tap, but you're still getting 95 or 100% of the lift. All I'm doing is simply palming it, and Tyrone was able to get it for at least about 2 reps. He could have easily got it for 1 rep, but once again, doing this pyramid set, you always want to go more than your 1 rep maximum, because it's all about confusing that muscle. So with a palm, he was able to get it for at least about 2 reps, which was very impressive. 315 is a lot of weight. A lot of people won't be able to do it with a palm. So just fighting for it with that palm, you know, was very impressive, and definitely work yourself up to that level. And that's what pyramid sets are all about. It's gonna test your true level of strength. So essentially, when you keep going up from the lightest weight to the heaviest weight you can handle, your body is already primed. So we went up to a 135 max, all the way up to a 315 max out. So essentially we went up by 10%. So our bodies were already primed to get us into that heavy weight. Our joints were already primed. So when it came for us to touch the 315, of course we were able to get more reps in, because we conditioned our body for that heavy weight with the light reps we did get from the lighter weight.